cheeky crumbs! Halloween is one of my favorite holidays and I'm so excited. And today we're going to be making this pumpkin surprise cake. It is a pumpkin flavored cake decorated as a pumpkin with candy on the inside. So let's get started. What you're going to need: 2 dots. For your cake, you're going to need 200 grams of pumpkin, 220 grams of flour, 90 grams of almond flour, 3 eggs, 200 grams of sugar, 65 ml of milk and 65 ml of seed oil, 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla, 25 grams of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And for your frosting, you'll need 240 grams of butter, 450 grams of cream cheese and 170 grams of honey. To decorate, we'll be using an ice cream cone and orange and green food coloring. Start by preheating your oven to 175 degrees Celsius. In a mixer, you want to place your pumpkin. Make sure it's nice and clean. And you want to mix until it's nice and tiny. Now that it's all nice and chopped up, we're going to add in the milk and the oil. And you want to mix some more until it becomes like pureed pumpkin. Now that it's nice and mashed together, you're going to set it aside for now. And in a mixer with your whisk attachment, you're going to put in your 3 eggs. And your sugar, and you want to whisk until it becomes nice and light and fluffy. Now you want to add in your vanilla and your pumpkin puree and you want to beat on medium speed for a couple more minutes. Now in a bowl, you want to sift in your flour and almond flour and baking powder. And now you want to add your salt and your flour mixture and mix for another couple of minutes until it all comes together. Now I have buttered this tin, which is like a bund tin, and I'm gonna put my batter into the tin, about half of my batter, and then you want to level it out. And you want to bake this in your oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until a skewer comes out clean. So now I have baked one of my cakes and I have cleaned and re-buttered my pan, and I'm going to pour the second half of the mixture and bake again for about 20-25 minutes in my oven until a skewer comes out clean. While the cake is cooling, we're gonna make our icing. In a kitchen robot, you wanna place your butter and you wanna cream it for just a couple of minutes. Now you want to add your cream cheese and your honey. And you're gonna beat on medium speed for like 5 minutes. Now I have separated some of my icing in a little bowl as I'm going to color this with the green food coloring, and I'm now going to place a few drops of orange, and then you can always add a bit more if you need to. I have a confession to make. I broke a cake. I was flipping it over on the plate and I don't know why I used my fingers and I broke it. However, instead of secretly making another cake, which I could have done because this is a video and I could have easily just made another batter, put it in the oven and be like, voila, here's my cake. But no, because these things happen in the kitchen, and today is going to be proof that we can fix it. It's just a bottom cake, and with some icing and we can patch it up, we can make this work. So anyway, actually look at the positive side. I need some space here, so the extra cake, I put it here so that my cone will have more space on the bottom. So now you're going to take your orange icing and you're going to put a thin layer in the middle here, in between the two lovely cakes. And now you're going to take your other cake and place it on top, just like this. And now with your spatula, you're going to get your icing and you're going to ice around the cake. Now I have given it a crumb coat and I think it looks amazing. And I'm gonna place it in my fridge to solidify a bit, and then I'm gonna give it another coating of icing. So I have iced my cake and I think it looks amazing. And now we have a hole in the middle here. And so I'm actually going to fill this hole with some Halloween candy. So I'm just gonna pop some marshmallows in there and some soury snakes and just fill that up. And this will also help us because my cone is small and it's not one of, if you find one of those kind of like flat ones, like they would have like in a fast food like McDonald's, where they give you the sundae and it has a flat bottom, those are perfect, but they don't sell them here anywhere. So I'm just going to use this normal ice cream cone and I'm going to cut it later on. And I'm just going to fill it, and this will also help us adjust the cone and yeah, just make it look better. So I have cut my cone to size, and what I'm gonna do first is take my green icing and just cover my cone. And now I'm gonna place it in the pumpkin hole where I would like it to go. And now with the rest of the green icing, I'm going to place it in the hole around the cone. And then using some more green icing, I'm going to cover the top. And in this case, if you do have the flat cone, it would be a little bit easier. Not that this is particularly hard. So here is our pumpkin surprise cake. And I think it looks so cool and round and orange and pumpkin-y. And I actually love how you can see kind of the brown of the cake underneath. I left that on purpose because pumpkins aren't perfect and it's just gorgeous. And now I get to eat some. Let's cut into the cake. You can see the candy in the middle. That is so cool. And now let's eat my slice. Oh my god, it's so good. You can taste the pumpkin in the cake. And the icing with the honey is so good because it's not overly sweet, but it's like sweet enough. And the cake is so fluffy. It is so, so good. I think it looks so cool once we cut into it and all that candy flows out. And I'm so, so happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below below what you thought and what you would like to see me make in my future videos. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!